What's up? So, just wanted to, been a while since I hopped on here. Just wanted to get on a little bit tonight and so kind of give an update. I did lose my PA accounts. I got caught in a really bad trade today. Well, it wasn't a bad trade. It was just that it moved really fast, so is what it is. I'll get them back, so not really worried about it. But anyway, Apex has extended their 80% off eval in 1 day to pass up until April the 2nd. I can't believe it's already the end of March. That's mind blowing. But so they've extended that up until the end of March, or I'm sorry, up until April the 2nd. So, you know, if you pass an eval between now and April 2nd, then you can go ahead and activate that. So, but I had to come to some conclusions. And just back testing on my own, everything I've figured out, that I am trading when I shouldn't be, is the gist of it. So, and whether that's, you know, distracted, trading at the wrong times, that sort of thing. So I did myself a big favor and I removed the, I removed all trading apps from my phone, because one thing I noticed was that when I sat down to trade at the computer, I did well. When I was trading on the go or distracted, I was not doing so well. And I noticed that after tonight. So no more trading on my phone. I sat down tonight and traded at the computer to scalp some, and I was up 100 and, let's see if I can find this account. There it is. So this eval account up $157. And that was just within a few minutes. And that was just from setting down and trading from Quant Tower. So I have 3 Rhythmic accounts. 150. Let me look. Two 25Ks and 150K. Those were bought, well, the 150K was bought the other day. The 225Ks were bought today. So, that's that. No more trading from my phone on the go while I'm distracted, because I do so much better when I'm sitting at my desk in front of the computer and I can focus and actually trade. The other thing I noticed was that I was over trading, meaning I felt like I always had to be in a trade. Not the case. I need to wait and make better trades, rather than always feeling like I need to be in a trade. So there's that too. I feel like this whole thing is a huge learning process, and so here we are. And I talked about this last week. I had a really, really bad week last week. which led to me losing all 4 of my PA accounts. I lost 2 of them last week and blew the other 2 today. Why did I blow the other 2 today? Because I was trading distracted from my phone when I should have been. So, there you go. Everything is a refinement and an adjustment, and so that's what led me to that decision today. Because I traded from a desk last night that did well. Traded today from my phone when I should have been and blew my 2 PA accounts. So, it's the end of March. I just got those PA accounts, last month? Or, no, I'm sorry, earlier this month. So, I didn't even make it a month on them. And blew them. So, really no excuse, to be honest with you. Other than just rushing, not taking my time, not waiting for the optimal setup. And, so there's that. I know I can trade. I've proven to myself I can trade. And so I just have to take my time and not rush the process, because what's the result if I don't rush? Being able to get a payout. And that's the whole point of this. You just don't want to keep throwing money at it. I mean, I guess you could look at it 2 ways. I'm kind of paying some tuition to refine my process. It's not really that expensive tuition, but nonetheless, it's still tuition, and it's really tuition I shouldn't need to pay, because if I'll just sit down and focus and take my time, then I'll be able to get to a payout. So there's that. So no more trading from my phone, no more trading on the go, that sort of thing. So I've got my laptop. I can take it to work if I need to. If I'm working day shift, and I can take it to work if I need to and trade from there. So, speaking of trading, this is a new 4-hour and 1-hour candle. I got this laid out tonight this way. And I think I really like it. So I got the 4 hours over here, so ES and NQ, and the 1 hours here, ES and NQ. So I think this is the layout I'm going to go with. I really like it. And, excuse me, I am getting tired. So I think this is the layout I'm going to go with, and just go from there. Like I said, it's a refinement and a process, so. I would expect maybe a pop back up here into 18,509 on NQ, because you got all this liquidity right here in this area. I mean, look at this. This is just nuts how many times it's touched this level. We are inside this mother bar and this mother bar. On the hour, 4 hours trying to come up into here, but on ES, so this 5307 area, and then you got down to 5306 if you 5306.50 if you want to look at this. So you got this liquidity here, 5307 and a half, down to 5304 basically. So we're just kind of we're just stuck. I don't know. I do know we got tomorrow and Thursday night, but then I think futures are half a day on Friday for Good Friday. I was trying to see where the I don't know what all this is. I have no idea what this is. So this is CME Group, but I was trying to see what the hours were for Friday, and I don't. Oh wait, let me go back. Maybe it's there. Holiday calendar. There we go. Okay, so there we go. Thursday is going to have a regular close. So Thursday at close will be done, and then no trading on Friday in observance of Good Friday. I was thinking they might be half a day like most holidays, but I guess not. I remember a long time ago, me and one of my buddies traded corn, and how fun that was. But I haven't traded any grain since then. Maybe I should look at it again. I know you can trade it on Apex, so maybe I should look at that again. It was a lot of fun. And why I'm so sleepy all of a sudden. Normally this isn't even my normal bedtime. Like, I normally don't go to bed till about 2 in the morning, 2:30 in the morning, something like that. This would have been a nice little short if anybody took this short on the hour. I was looking for the long, but it's come back in so far. They might pop it back up now. This may just be just the optimal trade entry right here for the long. Really hasn't moved much on ES at all. So anyway, that's the state of affairs in my world. I have 3 rhythmic accounts and 3 Trainavate accounts. All evals. So, starting back over. Happens. I mean, I've seen every... I'm not happy about it, for sure. But I've seen every trader do it. If it wasn't for last week, and I just had such a bad week. I mean, it was one of the worst weeks I think I've ever had. I just couldn't read it. It was just chop. Every time I would go long, it would go short. Every time I go short, it freaking would go long. It was insane. So, lesson in patience, I guess. Hard lesson to learn, but lesson in patience. At least I didn't blow 10 or 20 accounts like I've seen people do. 2 last week and 2 today, so. I've got nobody to blame but myself. And I had less than $500 invested in all that, so it's not a devastating loss. It's not, it's not taking food off my table, or my bills are paid, so I'm good there. But still, it was just a little bit of a setback. So we'll see how long it takes me to pass these accounts. Just being only trading from my computer and not my phone while I'm distracted and shouldn't be trading in the first place. Look at it, NQ on the hour, though. You can just see this. This is so crazy. Like, you get these big moves, chop. Big move, 2 down, chop. Big move, failed 2, chop. So, are we waiting on another big move tomorrow? I don't know. Maybe since it's the end of the week, they might give us one. So 3 guys I've been watching, paying attention to, consequently have not seen any women traders as of late, besides Tanya Trades taking a payout, but, well, hardly any women traders stream at all, period. I know there's me, Tanya Trades, and then I saw one other woman, I can't think of her name now, but pretty much it's the only women I've seen trading and streaming futures. But so besides them, I've watched three guys that have all taken payout. 2 that I've had interactions with and super proud of, and that's Alpine Trader and Nutty Bar Trading. Shout out to the Sagittariuses, because they're both Sagittarius like I am. We must be drawn to trading. But so Alpine, I know, man, what a nice short. Alpine took 40, I think he got another 40K payout. Nutty just took 30K payout, and Trades by Matt took his second 40K payout for the month. If that's not some motivation and some inspiration, man, I don't know what is. I mean, those guys have killed it, and of course they all got 20 accounts. I think Nutty lost most of his after he took a payout, which happens a lot. Not unusual at all. But all those guys had 20 accounts, got them all to payout, all 50K accounts, got them all to 53,000, took 2,000 out, 20 accounts, 40 Gs. It's just unreal to think that you can sit at your computer and push a button, get 20 accounts through Apex, which they're the only company that I know that allow you to get 20 accounts. Get 20 accounts, get them all to pay out, and you got 40 G's. That is absolutely just, it's powerful, it's motivating, it's life-changing. If you handed me 40 G's, I'd be consumer debt free for sure. Except the mortgage. So, is that worth me taking my time? Absolutely it is. Absolutely it is. Is that worth me removing trading apps from my phone? Yeah. Sure is. I want to be the first female YouTube streamer with Apex to get a 40K payout. I just got to take my time and do it. And not be stupid and get in chop like this right here. That's why I didn't trade this short. This is chop. It's just chop. And I mean, I would have gotten what, from 504 to, what is that right there? 504 to 500. So what, 4 points? If you just took it off at the body right here, so 4 points. So $80. I mean, it's not worth it to me. I mean, that's $80, yeah, for sure. But I didn't know whether we were going to go 2 up or back inside. This didn't quite create a double bottom right here on this hour, but I just didn't know. And so, I mean, I scalped it a few minutes ago, but it's just not an ideal setup right here for me. And so I'm just not going to take it. I just need to be more patient and wait on my ideal setups in order to trade. Because the result of me not doing it last week was 2 funded accounts that I blew, and then the other 2 today because I was, trading at the most inopportune time, and it was just reversal after reversal after reversal on the hour. I mean, so what happened here was, I can tell you what happened because I was in it. Popped up, come down, popped up, come down, and then all of a sudden it freaking took off, and went right up here. So outside bar, but it went all the way. So it popped up here, came down, and then I thought, okay, they're gonna take it to. Next thing I know, I looked around, and it just went shot to the moon again. Well, if I'd have been home, right? I mean, I wasn't at the time, but had I been at my desk, I could have set an order for here, right? And said, go long, okay? Probably would, not going to lie, probably would have taken it off right here. It would have been my first target. And then, I would have seen that, okay, we're retracing some back up through this mother bar right here, because this would have been my stop. So if I'd have gone here, and then if I'd have gone long here, I would have probably put my stop here, and then I could have let it, maybe take off here, take a second one off here, take a third one off here. So I could have caught the majority of that move, right? So it's just, I have to be more patient. Probably one of my character flaws. I'm just not patient. I'm just not. But if I can be disciplined enough to be patient, I can get a really big payday from it. Yeah, that short would have worked out. You could have looked at this hour on NQ as more of a doji right here, so you could have traded it short here from 500 down to 495, 5 points. 100. That's $100 right there on NQ. Yeah, that short would have worked out. You could have looked at this hour on NQ as more of a doji right here, so you could have traded it short here. Chop right here from 500 down to 495, 5 points. 100. That's $100 right there. New York session, they'd have done reversed it by now. Yeah, that short would have worked out. And took it two up at this hour. On NQ is more of a Globex here, so you slower, but you could have traded it short here. Chop right here from 500 down to 495, 5 points. Most people don't. That's $100 for New York session. They'd have done reversed it by now. Yeah, that short would have worked out. And took it two up at this hour. On NQ is more of a Globex here, so you slower, but you could have traded it short here. Chop right here from 500 down to 495. 5 points. Most people don't. That's $100 for New York session. They'd have done reversed it by now. Yeah, that short would have worked out. And took it two up at this hour. On NQ is more of a Globex here, so you slower, but you could have traded it short here. Chop right here from 500 down to 495. Could be a stretch. Most people don't. $100 for New York session. They'd have done reversed it by now. And took it two up at this hour. Let a pivot machine gun. On NQ is more of a Globex pivot slower, but downside. You got them all lined up right here from 500 down to 495. Could be a stretch. Most people don't. 4 hours back inside. They'd have done reversed it by now. And took it two up at this hour. Let a pivot machine gun. On NQ is more of a Globex pivot slower, but downside. You got them all lined up right here from 500 down to 495. Could be a stretch. Most people don't. 4 hours back inside. I would probably use it so fast. Two up. Maybe I will let a pivot machine gun. On NQ is more of a Globex pivot slower, but downside. You got them all right here from 500 down. You'd have to be able to stomach it if it reversed back to 4 hours back inside. I would probably use it so fast. Risking 10 points back to the upside to gain 10 points to the downside. On NQ is more of a Globex pivot slower, but downside. From 500 down. You'd have to be able to stomach it if it reversed back to 4 hours back inside. I would probably use it so fast. Risking 10 points back to the upside to gain 10 points to the downside. On NQ is more of a Globex pivot slower, but downside. From 500 down. You'd have to been noticing. Maybe it's always been this way, but the thing I've been noticing is I would probably use it so fast. Risking 10 points back to the upside to gain 10 points. You see that? That's more of a pivot slower, but downside. So I don't know. From 500 down. You'd have to been noticing. Maybe it's always been this way, but the thing I've been noticing is whether I want to go back to you see that? That's I don't know. From 500 down. Maybe it's always been this way, but I've been noticing. I don't know. From 500 down. Maybe it's always been this way, but I've been noticing. From 500 down. That's primarily how I trade that. And basically what you do is you use 4 hours to be the 4 hours not doing that. This is the target. And this is on that. That's primarily how I trade that. And basically what you do is you use 4 hours to be the 4 hours not doing that. This is the target. And this is on that. That's primarily how I trade that. And basically what you do is you use 4 hours to be the 4 hours not doing that. This is the target. And this is on that. That's primarily how I trade that. And basically what you do is you use 4 hours to be the 4 hours not doing that. Target. You what I said on that's primarily how I trade that. And basically what you do is you use 4 hours to be the 4 hours not doing that. Target. You what I said on that's primarily how I trade that. And basically what you do is you use 4 hours to be the 4 hours not doing that.